What's up guys, today I'm going to be going over a perk that I believe belongs on swords. So when the sword changes were first originally announced, I didn't think they were going to make swords that great, but I was definitely wrong and the swords are actually really good now after the changes. The light attacks are very strong, especially now that you can infinitely chain them. Then also the heavy attacks are very good, especially now with a new falling guillotine. But there's one thing that annoys me about this new sword rework, and that is when you do a sword heavy attack and then change to a different weapon, it does not recharge while you're not using the weapon. So if you do a heavy attack then pull out your primary, walk around and pull back out your sword, it is not ready to do a full charge heavy attack. It's pretty much at the exact same spot it was. And something about that just doesn't make a lot of sense with swords, but then when I started thinking about it, it's pretty much the equivalent of reloading a weapon. So when you do a heavy attack and then you're waiting for it to recharge, that is pretty much the equivalent of reloading the weapon. So for example, if you had a rocket launcher and you shot it and changed to your primary, you wouldn't expect it to be reloaded when you take it back out. And for that exact same reason, if you use a sword heavy attack, pull out a primary, then pull back out your sword, you wouldn't expect it to be reloaded either. But the thing about rocket launchers and other things in the game, you can get a perk called auto loading holster, which pretty much does that for you and reloads it while it's stored. So I think a perk similar to that would work really well on swords, and pretty much fix my only issue with the new sword update. I'm not quite sure it would be called auto loading holster, it would probably be called something else and work a little bit differently, but it'd be the same overall concept. It would recharge your sword heavy attack while stowed. And this perk could easily be in the left slot, the same slot as things like Relentless Strikes and Tireless Blade, and I think it would make a lot of sense. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the main topic of the video. It's just something I wanted to get off my chest for a while, and something that I think would make swords a lot better. And this perk wouldn't necessarily make their DPS higher or anything like that. It would just help out a lot for just general gameplay. For example, if you just pull out your sword and do a heavy attack on a Ultra or something like that to kill it, then you kind of run around and do other stuff. I feel like a perk that would recharge it while stowed would just make it feel a lot better and a lot more seamless in a lot of different situations outside of just boss damage, because during boss damage obviously you just fill in light attacks during the recharge time, but for things where you're just pulling out to do a heavy attack on a group or one target and then move on to the next, I think a perk like that would really benefit swords. The amount of times I pull out my sword and then instantly do a heavy attack and it wasn't fully recharged is like a lot, and if you're not really focusing and paying attention, it probably happens a lot to you too. Anyways, Iron Banner is starting today, shortly after this video goes live. I plan on trying to get the new AR and sidearm for videos, then also look at some of the new Iron Banner perks. So let me know what in Iron Banner you would like to see me cover. Anyways, thanks for watching, catch you guys next time.